In today's episode, I'm going to rebuild Lazio within 5 seasons or die trying. So here we are, guys, a new series that we're going to be doing. We're going to be rebuilding teams within 5 seasons on Football Manager 2021, as you're well aware from seeing the thumbnail and you know the games I play on this series. So going to be an interesting one, I think. The goal is going to be to win the Serie A title or the Champions League before our 5 seasons are up, including this first season we're going to play through. Going to be a tough one. Lazio, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. They've won some trophies, some cups, the whole shebang, but it's been a while since they've won Serie A or the Champions. Never won the Champions League. So hopefully I'm the one to take them there. So 5th is their media prediction. I'm hoping for at least 4th to get in that Champions League spot and to up our ante on being able to win and end the series before the 5 seasons is up. So here we go. Let's take a look at what's going on with our team. They go with a kind of a 5-3-2, or it could be a 3-5-2, depending on where those wing backs go. You got Immobile, Superman right there, great scorer. And then the midfield's great. Savic is a beast. And basically all the defenders are excellent. This is an excellent team. They just haven't been able to get over the hump, and hopefully we can get that going here soon. So here we go. Break even in the transfer market, increase commercial revenue, qualify for the Champions League, reach the final of the Coppa Italia, and win Serie A. That's all. That's all they want from me within this next couple of seasons. So we look at our keeper, Strakosha, 25-year-old Albanian, great jumping reach. Got a lot of nice stats. He isn't our main keeper, though. Reina is probably going to get the start on there. Radu, amazing mental stats, great tackling. Our first choice defender on the team is 33 years old. So Lazio is an aging team, at least defensively. And Immobile is getting up there as well. They'll probably be in the 35-year-old range by the time the series ends if we go the full 5 seasons. And we look at Acerbi, great mentals, great physicals. I mean, just stud after stud. Another stud on the team. Luis Felipe, great physicals, mentals, technicals as well. Can play a lot of different positions within that, a lot of different roles within that center back spot. We're taking a look at our midfield. We got a ton of midfielders. If we go with the 5 of them across the board, we'll see how we approach that going forward. So work rate's great, leadership off the ball, determination. Just I never really looked at Lazio before, and just a great team. In FIFA, I love playing with Luis Alberto. I always try to get him on teams I'm doing career modes with, and you see why. Great technical, great mental. Physically not the best, but he is up there in the good range of guys. In the middle, Lucas Oliva, great mentals. This team is a very top-notch mental attribute team, but he's also 33 years old. So the team is getting old. So here we go. Savic, 25-year-old Serbian, great technical, mental, physical stats across the board. 4 stars, 4-star potential on top of his game, getting it done. So we have a couple of superstars on this team. And then Lazzari in that right wing spot, right midfielder kind of deal. Great crossing, great physical. So hopefully he can get down that wing, cross those balls over into Immobile and Correa, and they can make it happen. So next up is Correa, and his attributes aren't that great, 3 stars, but he performs at a higher level. Good assists, good goals, good guy to have on the team. And then Immobile, here you go, 19 finishing, 20 penalty taking, mentals off the chart, physicals off the chart. Everything looks great, and what more could you want from a striker? So he's 30 years old though, so if we go the full 5 seasons, he'll be 35. We'll see if he's continuing to score goals. We're only going to run through the summer transfer window, and then we simulate the entire season. So come the January window won't be used by us at all. So we're going to try to spend all of our transfer budget in that first summer window. Escalante, great mentals, and these are guys coming off the bench that would start for a ton of teams. So Pereira, he is on loan from Man United, great stats. Hoyt, you can remember him from our Southampton save. That's still going on. Just been taking a break. We do have an episode of that one's going to be coming out in a few days, probably. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Muhammad, youngster, 21-year-old Finnish player, still has some work to do. Anderson, same thing, still has work that needs to be done. Good physicals, though, so that's encouraging as we can coach the other things for sure. Let's see, Cataladi, great free kick, long shots, determination, so he still has some building to go. 26 years old, probably won't feature too much. Maybe in a couple of years he'll take over for someone who retires. Fares, great wingback and defender. We'll probably use him at some point. He'll probably start in a year or two. Manala, great determination, some good mentals. And then our backup keeper, Aliyah, youngster, 20-year-old Albanian, is going to be up and coming. Nothing great right now. And then Marusic, work rate, determination, pace, bravery, all looking great. So he'll probably get some playing time here soon. And then we got players out on loan, quite a bit of them. That's how it goes. So we'll evaluate those guys and see who we bring back and then who we move on with from there. Great striker, Marika. He's injured right now for 3 weeks to 2 months with a thigh injury. But he has some great looking stats there. And then Mestasio, great looking defender. Patrick, great mentals from defender. Just all these guys, just not even on the bench, just stacked away with all these great looking deals. So hopefully we'll rotate all those guys in and out as the seasons go on. So qualify for the Champions League, reach the final of Coppa Italia, and the first knockout stage there. We did all right, but not what we exactly wanted to do. Here's our few transfers in. Escalante from Ibar, only one appearance and 1 assist, so not too much to go from there. Pereira had 3 goals, 4 assists. Hoyt didn't play much, only 5 appearances. And Murik from Fenerbahce, 4 appearances off the bench, 1 assist for us. There you go. Transfers out. You can look on down the list. Wallace, Bastos, Kishna, Novella, and on and on and on. We did have a good bit of guys get transferred out. No big names, just depth guys that weren't going to play for us, so no harm, no foul on that. Loans out. Got a lot of youngsters out there to improve their game, and with our affiliate club, they go there, they get good playing time, and it's a team we trust to take care of our youngsters. So there you go. Look on down the list if you want. Lukaku was loaned out. You can pause and look at it there. So final position, we finished in 3rd place, qualify for the Champions League again. 70 points. Juventus win the league. We were predicted to be 5th, so we finished 3rd, beat expectations. They did want us to win the Serie A this year, and they are very disappointed at us coming in 3rd. So, there you go. What you got to do about it? Coppa Italia, we were knocked out in the quarterfinal by Fiorentina. They did want us to reach that point, and then we didn't make it out of the knockout stage, out of the group stage. Barcelona and Zenit. Zenit, we couldn't beat them out. Was a good group we had. Knocked out in the second knockout round of Real Madrid. What you gonna do about that? It's Real Madrid. We are not at that level in the Europa League just yet. Biggest win was our win over Fiorentina, 5-1. Match to remember, we beat Juventus 3-2, and goal of the season right there. Our finances all look pretty good. We made a lot of money, sold a lot of shirts, 31,000 shirts sold. That doesn't seem like too many. So it's showing that we lined up like this, but we didn't. I guess that's just a default thing there. So 28 goals, 4 assists from Immobile, 19 and 4 from Correa, 6 and 10 from Alberto, 7 and 13 from Lazari. And you can go down the list and look at that. Fans player of the season, Alberto. Young player of the season, Philippe. Lazaro, goal of the season, Immobile. Top goal scorer, Lazari. Most assist, Immobile. Most player of the match, Correa. Highest average rating. Our record breakers, well, golden shoe, Immobile wins that. 13 assists is the new Lazio record. Reina with 11 clean sheets is the new record. Most players of the match, most yellow cards, and most league appearances by a player. Radu gets that acknowledgement there. So here we are. We go through our off season and we come back. This is our squad. We got Reina. Brought in Musso. Looks like a good Argentinian goalkeeper there. 3.5 stars, and then Strakosha should back him up going forward. Heading, reflexes all nice there. Aaliyah is our just young, in a bind, injury kind of goalkeeper if we get in trouble. Mustachio, defender there, aggression, bravery, teamwork, and work rate all look great. Philippe is just a super beast now. He's just, as he's more playing time, gets older, turning into a world-class center back. Next up, youngster, needs some work. Acerbi, still a beast. Great physicals, mentals, 17 heading. Varvro, great stats too, but more of a backup type center back. Balance, jumping, strength. Radu, tremendous mentals. Physicals not too bad, but he is on the decline. He is 34 years old as a defender. Lazari, great physicals, mentals. At 16, crossing is where those assists came from, I'm pretty sure. Parolo, just amazing mentals as you can look down the list. Natural fitness, heading, and so forth. Anderson, youngster. He's not young, he's 26. So we'll probably move on from him. 17, determination from Fares. Great dribbling and crossing. Falbo, youngster, we're going to work on. Marusik, pace, determination, work rate going forward. So we're really building a real defensive squad that's smart and has a top-notch goal scorer with Mobile, and Correa is there to pick up get the scraps left over from Immobile. Escalante on the decline at 28 years old, a little bit early to start declining like that. Cataldi, and we have Akpo, 28-year-old Ivoran. Great mentals, as basically the entire team is. Lombardi coming up, Andre Anderson. And I just wanted to show you guys the whole squad. If in future videos you don't want to see the entire squad before the season, let me know in the comments section below. And while you're there, hit that like button, tap that subscribe button to help support the channel. I appreciate all your help. Alberto is turned into a beast. Correa is great mentally, physically. Technical ability needs some improvement, but we can't all be the best at everything. And Muriki, great stats, but he's 27 years old. He's behind Immobile and Correa. Not going to get much playing time. And then the great Immobile with the great mentals and everything else. Calcedo, 32-year-old. Great stats, though. And this is our formation. Put the two wing backs. Go with the 5-3-2. Great relationships throughout the midfield and our center backs that we're going to play through the center. So let's see how we did. Transfers in, we brought in Musso. I thought he played great for us, 51 appearances. No goals or assists, though, so we'll have to work on that. Transfers out, Mohammed, Lucic, Manala, Joni, and Ciarella. I'm working on my Italian names. Transfers out, there you go, we had 5 of them. Loans out, we had 4, Silva, Angelo, Moro, and Armini. 7 goals, 2 assists. So some guys that we're building up through the loan process. Season results, let's see where we are. An F. We finished in 8th place, 3 points behind a Europa Conference League spot. Champions League, didn't get out of the group stage again, behind Man City and Real Madrid. Can't really fault us too much for that. That would have been a great feat to knock out one of those guys in that one. Coppa Italia knocked out in the first round. That is an embarrassment. Crotone, I mean, come on, guys. And then the Europa League, we make it to the final, but we lose to Serie A team Napoli. 0-0. It goes to penalties, and they win. So at least we made it to a cup final. Biggest win was our winner over Verona, 5-1. 2-1 the Europa League, we beat Tottenham. And then goal of the season from Cataldi, 27 meters. I believe that's like 50-something feet, 54, 55 feet in American terms. A little bit less money than before. We sold 384,000 shirts this time. It was only like 30,000 last time, so I wonder if that's just a glitch or something. And the way we lined up, 31 goals and 4 assists for Mobile this year. 3-2 for Fares, 9-8 for Correa, 2-7 for Marusic. Alberto 14 assists. Great season there. Radu is the fans player of the season. Andre Anderson, young player of the season. Musso signing of the season. He was the only one we brought in due to a limited transfer budget. Immobile was our top scorer. Alberto with 14 assists. And Alberto with a 7.1 average rating. So he set a new assist record after we beat the previous one last season. So Correa, best midfielder of the season. The gentleman of the season, Immobile, and the best player of the season, Lazzari. So Italian Serie A best player of the season. Alberto, 14 assists, that's a new record. 18 clean sheets for Musa. Savic with his beats his own record for yellow cards. Radu and Immobile going forward. So for next season, this is what our team looks like. Musa, Fares in that left wing back position. Acerbi in that first center back. Philippe, we're going to go with the 4-2-3-1 this season and see what we can do with it. We have a lot of midfielders and wingers. I want to get those kind of more involved and see where we go from there. Savic is going to play in that mid spot next to Cataldi. Hopefully they can make a great pairing as the season goes on. Correa, Alberto, Lazzari up top in those three, and then Immobile as our lone striker. And then maybe we'll interchange Immobile with Correa or Muriqi or maybe somebody else that we can sign later on. We're going to put Savic up in that advanced playmaker spot and see what he can do, kind of running the team like a point guard. So our bench, Aliyah, Radu's going to come in there at some point. Escalante is there. We're building him. Muriqi come off the bench, 28 years old. Vernier, we brought him in for cheap. Anderson's there. Looking good. 2 Andersons back to back. Musacchio is on the decline. Falbo, 2 stars, and then some youngsters here, 2 stars. Leva, we'll get him in and out probably as maybe as the season goes on, he'll get some more playing time. Hopefully so. Let's see, Varvaro, and we brought in this guy as well. Cusarella as a left back. I'm going to get him some playing time. He brings a good bit of things to the table. 4-star potential, 3-star ability already. So let's see how we get on with this team. So here we are at the end of the season. Let's see how things turned out. So transferred in, no goals, 5 assists, fullback, so that's good. Vernier, only 1 appearance off the bench. He's not just ready yet to get a lot of playing time. So transfers out, we had a bunch of them, just mainly players we weren't using and some that were borderline using and we just needed to move on from, didn't offer them a contract. The board was upset about some of them, even including 40-year-old goalkeeper Reina. We did get rid of Stroska as well, Vavro, quite a bit of players. So we cleaned house. We didn't perform as well as we thought the season before. So we're going to get some new players in there and hopefully go forward. You can see we got rid of a ton of guys. I'm not exactly sure what the number was. We loaned out a good bit to build up those youngsters. So hopefully we bring them back and they are much more prepared to play in the Serie A going forward. So you can see the board was generally on board with the guys we sent out on loan. So let's see the season's results. We finished in 6th place. We were tied with Fiorentina and Atalanta in that 4th place spot. I think the Serie A goes to head-to-head battles and not goal difference. So we were right there. We could have been 4th or 6th. We finished 6th. Knocked out in the Coppa Italia in the quarterfinal. So although better, not what we were hoping for. We should be in those semifinals and finals. So much less money this season, 394,000 shirts sold. And going forward, let's see, 25 goals for Immobile, 7 for Adekanye, 8 for Correa, 2 for Lazari, Alberto, excuse me, with 6 goals and 13 assists. So a good season for him. And let's see, 3 assists from Maruzic, 4 goals for Philippe in that center back role. So good job for him. Alberto was the player of the fans player of the season. Adekanye, young player of the season. Immobile, goal of the season. Top goal scorer Immobile. Alberto with assist. Alberto with player of the match rating and higher rating. Radu and Immobile set appearances and league goals for a club. So going forward, this is our squad for the next season. Suyurella, Vanier, Felipe. We're going to pull him out and put Acerbi. Musso in goal. Escalante and Savage in the midfield. Correa, Lazari out wide. Alberto in that player, in that kind of point guard, NBA reference role where he's distributing the ball. And Immobile up top. Immobile is going to be up top until he just absolutely cannot perform anymore. He just keeps scoring at least 20 goals a season. So why would you ever go with anyone other than Immobile? So we're starting to build those relationships and seeing those lines. Everybody who plays Football Manager loves to see those connections being made between players, and hopefully that grows during the season. We did bring in a few just little depth signings here and there, nothing really big to show you guys specifically. Just trying to build up the bottom of the team. Gomez was our big signing. He's going to play a left winger. So let's see how the season went. So 8 goals and 22 assists for Gomez in his first season for us. Adley, 3 goals, 3 assists as we brought him in. And Batella, just 4 appearances off the bench, 6 starts. Transfers out Adekanye, we sold him. 14 goals he scored for them. And you can go down the list if you want to look at anybody specifically. Radu was probably the biggest one that left, just because his stats were still really good and the board was not happy about letting him go at all. And then a bunch of guys, youngsters who just didn't really play anything, do anything. Loan outs, the usual suspects were loaned out. Nothing big, nothing shocking there. So this time we finished in 5th place. We were right there, 2 points behind being in 3rd. So we're just outside the Champions League spot, knocked out in the semifinal, Atletico Madrid, in the Europa League and the Coppa Italia, knocked out in the quarterfinal by Inter Milan. So respectable finishes in all competitions. Biggest win, 5-2 over Milan, 2-0 over Atalanta, and goal of the season from Cataldi again. So he likes to make some circus type, all-inspiring type goals. 386,000 shirts sold, and let's see how we lined up. 38 goals for Mobile. 8 goals and 22 assists for Gomez. 6-3, 10-4 for Moro. 7-7 for Alberto, and 3 goals, 9 assists from Lazari in that right back right wing back type position. So 22 assists and 38 goals. Mobile player of the season, young player Gomez. Signing of the season, Gomez. Cataldi goal of the season, Mobile. Most goals, Gomez. Most assists, Gomez with the highest, most player of the matches. And Savic with the most passes completed. Correa, gentleman of the Serie A, and Mobile top goal scorer again of the Serie A. Gomez sets assist. Savic with more yellow cards. That guy just loves to fight. Well, not to fight, but loves to be rough on people. So there you go, Mobile up top. Gomez out wide now. He was a great signing, 22 assists in a season, great. Lazari, we're going to bring down and go with 3 midfielders in the middle. Taylor is our new signing that we had this year, the most notable. Alberto and Savic in that mid. Fares, Acerbi, Felipe, and Marusic in the back, and Musso in goal. And let's see how this one ended. The final season of our rebuild. Let's see if we won anything at all. So transfers in, Taylor from Ajax, $31.5 million, 4 goals, 7 assists for us. So not too bad. Was a little bit probably overpaid for him, but we had some money to spend and we needed to spend it. Players transferred out. Nobody really did anything once they left. So no harm, no foul there. Getting guys out. Loans, 12 assists, 5 goals for Sameka, 19-year-old winger. If this career mode was going to keep going, he would be a good one to keep around. And 20-year-old wonder kid who looks real good as a midfielder, defensive midfielder. And let's see the season results. So Coppa Italia, we win it. We won our first trophy. Serie A, we finished in 6th place. 3 behind Napoli in that Champions League spot. So we are just outside on that edge again. Europa League knocked out in the second round against Ajax. 1-0 on both legs. And we win the Coppa Italia against AC Milan. So we win a trophy before the rebuild ends. So that was good to see there. 5-0 over Udinese. Coppa Italia, we win that one. Money-wise, average, and 396,000 shirts sold. And here's how we lined up. 27 goals, 13 assists for Gomez, 10 and 10 for Moro, 14 assists for Alberto. So the guys, the performers have been performing for us. So we just couldn't get over that hump into that Champions League spot. And that's how it goes sometimes. So Felipe, player of the season, young player Gomez. Taylor, signing of the season, the only one. Mobile, scorer Alberto with assist. Musa, goal, clean sheets, 21. That's a new record. Alberto, 9 player of the match awards. New record for us there. Best player of the season is Immobile and the European Golden Shoe as well. So that's it for this episode in this series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have, please let me know in the comment section below. Tap that like button. And until next time, you guys take care.